Welcome back to the Cash Kicks channel for expert sports analysis. Today we'll be covering the November 25th, 2025 NBA Best Team Picks, Total Picks, and in-depth breakdowns based on previous performances. Stay ahead of the game with our winning insights. And for even more exclusive parlay picks, check out our channel membership. Now come to the video. Atlanta Hawks versus Washington Wizards. The lights rise over Washington with two teams heading in opposite directions, but colliding in a moment thick with storyline and consequence. Atlanta arrives at 11-7, second in the Southeast Division, and pushing upward with confidence, focus, and a sharpened identity. Washington stands at 1-15, last in the division, and trying to halt a 14-game slide that has tested their depth, resilience, and defensive structure. The matchup indicator leans decisively toward Atlanta, and the stakes couldn't be clearer. The Hawks are trying to maintain momentum in a tightening Eastern Conference race, while the Wizards are battling not just their opponent but their season's spiraling trajectory. Atlanta has become one of the league's more dynamic scoring teams, averaging 117.3 points, pairing high-volume shot creation with efficient ball movement and balanced spacing. Their 49% shooting reflects rhythm and precision, and their 36.4% from three opens the floor for slashers and cutters. The 78.3% free throw mark reinforces discipline in late-game moments. They rebound at 43.2 per night, push tempo off long boards, and post 26.2 assists, a testament to the cohesion at the heart of their offense. Defensively, they create chaos with 9.6 steals and protect the rim with 5.4 blocks, numbers that speak to an active perimeter group and a confident interior presence. Washington's scoring output sits at 112.9 points, and while they shoot a respectable 48.1% from the field, the supporting efficiency is less steady. Their 35.8% from three trails Atlanta's pace, and the 68.3% free throw clip often undermines their best stretches. They do own a slight rebounding edge at 43.8, but their 23.6 assists reflect a more fragmented offensive structure, leaning on individual creation rather than fully connected play. Defensively, the Wizards sit at 6.8 steals and 5.6 blocks, numbers that show moments of disruption but not enough consistency to close out games. The styles are opposites in motion. Atlanta thrives on pace, flow, and reactive spacing, while Washington leans on bursts of individual momentum, physical drives, and flashes of long-armed defense around the rim. That contrast forms the heart of the matchup: efficiency and structure versus energy and urgency, balance versus volatility. Recent form sharpens the contrast even further. Atlanta enters having won its last five: a 113-110 win over Charlotte, a 115-98 victory over New Orleans, a 102-90 win over San Antonio, a 128-120 triumph over Detroit, and a 124-122 escape against Phoenix. Those games show a team capable of grinding through slow starts, controlling tempo in the middle quarters, and closing confidently behind improved defensive communication. Their shooting has sharpened, their spacing remains disciplined, and their late-game execution has tightened, especially in the final 2 minutes where turnovers have dropped and shot quality has risen. Washington's last five tell a different story: a 121-120 loss to Chicago, a 140-110 defeat to Toronto, a 129-120 loss to Minnesota, a 129-108 loss to Brooklyn, and a 135-112 loss to Houston. The pattern is familiar: competitive surges in the first half, followed by defensive leaks, rebounding breakdowns, and stretches of cold perimeter shooting that widen the margin. Their offense produces pockets of promise, but defensive rotation issues, late closeouts, and free throw struggles repeatedly tilt results. At the center of this matchup is the star duel that will define the night: Jalen Johnson versus Alex Sarr. two emerging forces carrying the weight of their respective franchises. Johnson has been the engine of Atlanta's rise. His 22.4 points, 9.6 rebounds, and 7.0 assists form one of the most balanced stat lines in the conference. He shoots 56.2% from the field, knocks down 41.5% from deep, and hits 80% from the line. His game is built on poise, controlled drives, mid-range craft, decisive kickouts, and a willingness to rebound and immediately ignite transition. His size and footwork challenge mismatches, and his vision elevates teammates into easier scoring windows. Everything Atlanta runs flows cleaner when Johnson is orchestrating. Sarr anchors Washington with a different kind of force: long, explosive, and constantly hunting momentum plays. He averages 18.1 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 2.0 blocks on 50.7% shooting and 34.8% from three, giving the Wizards both a stabilizer and a spark. His ability to flip sequences, a block into a transition dunk, a putback followed by a stop, lets him reshape stretches of the game. Around him, the matchup shifts to the supporting cast. For Atlanta, Trae Young's gravity still bends defenses. Porzingis adds 1.7 blocks and deep spacing that stresses Washington's help coverages, and Dyson Daniels, 2.3 steals, provides the perimeter disruption that fuels their transition game. Reisecher adds length and defensive activity on the wing. Washington counters with George's 4.9 assists and versatility, McCollum's shot creation, Bagley's interior scoring, and Coulibaly's defensive flashes. But their collective efficiency trails Atlanta's cohesion. Turnovers rise under pressure, rotations tighten late, and the burden on their starters grows heavy. Atlanta's advantages show up across multiple tactical fronts. Their offense forces Washington into tough decisions, switch and risk mismatches, or play drop and concede pull-ups. Washington's perimeter defense will be strained, and Atlanta's cutting punishes any overhelp. Rebounding is a swing area. Washington is slightly better on paper, but Atlanta's active guards and wings often erase size gaps. Transition also favors Atlanta if Washington's turnovers rise. For Washington to keep pace, they must attack the paint, draw fouls, and force Atlanta's bigs into compromised rotations. Bench impact leans Atlanta as well. Their reserves provide shooting and defensive energy, while Washington's second unit struggles to protect leads. Coaching edges, tempo control, spacing management, and sharper adjustments further tilt the matchup. X factors: Atlanta relies on Porzingis's spacing, Daniels's pressure, and Johnson's switch-punishing versatility. Washington's hopes hinge on Sarr's rim protection, George's creation, and McCollum's tough shot-making. Ultimately, Atlanta's structure, balance, and recent form give them a clear edge. Their efficiency and turnover control should carry them late, while Washington competes but can't close the execution gap over 4 quarters. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Atlanta Hawks winner. Atlanta's momentum rolls on, their offense stays crisp, and their collective poise delivers another strong road performance, while Washington continues the search for stability and answers in a season still waiting to turn. My second pick for this match is total over 233.5. Orlando Magic versus Philadelphia 76ers. The NBA Cup stage tightens, and two Eastern Conference hopefuls collide with urgency that cuts deeper than a typical early season date. Orlando enters at 10-8, third in the Southeast, their record steadier than the recent turbulence suggests. Philadelphia stands 9-7, third in the Atlantic, locked in one of the league's most unforgiving divisions. The win probability leans slightly toward Orlando, a narrow split that reflects two teams with matching offensive punch and diverging momentum. Add in the fact that Philadelphia already drew first blood in the regular season series with a 136-124 shootout, and what unfolds tonight feels personal. A chance for Orlando to swing the rivalry back into balance, and an opportunity for Philadelphia to reassert control on its home floor. Orlando and Philadelphia enter knotted at 118.3 points per game, but the Magic operate with cleaner efficiency. Orlando shoots 48%, stretches the floor with confident spacing, and piles up 44.7 rebounds, 25.5 assists, 8.0 steals, and 5.2 blocks. Their identity is built on distribution and depth. Franz Wagner's 23.0 points, Paolo Banchero's 21.7 and 8.7 boards, and the precision of Jalen Suggs, who drives the defense with 4.6 assists, 1.5 steals, and steady perimeter production. Add Desmond Bane's 18.9 points per game and Wendell Carter Jr.'s interior stability, and Orlando's attack can morph through multiple creators. Philadelphia's numbers tell a different story, equally potent scoring, but rooted heavily in elite star usage. While the Sixers shoot 46%, they counter with advantages in rebounding, 46.0 per game, and rim protection, 7.4 blocks per night. Andre Drummond's 10.6 rebounds anchor the interior, Adam Bona adds 1.7 blocks, and Tyrese Maxey delivers staggering two-way responsibility. 33.0 points, 7.8 assists, 1.6 steals, and high-end efficiency at 47.1% from the field, 41.5% from deep, and 88.7% at the line. When Joel Embiid is available, he compounds matchup problems with 31.6 ppg on dominant interior volume. The central tactical theme emerges clearly: Orlando's balanced, multi-source offense versus Philadelphia's star-driven explosiveness, paired with rebounding muscle and shot-blocking length. One side disperses the pressure, the other concentrates it. Orlando enters 3-2 in its last 5, and even the losses reflect competitive fire. They fell in a 138-129 shootout against Boston, then handled New York and the Clippers behind offensive rhythm and strong late-game execution. A win over Golden State confirmed their shot-making groove, and only an overtime stumble to Houston blemished an otherwise accelerating run. The Magic have scored 121-plus in 4 of 5, a testament to stability even with Banchero sidelined. Philadelphia has struggled to maintain footing in contrast. A narrow loss to Miami, an overtime thriller over Milwaukee, then back-to-back defeats to Toronto, the Clippers, and Detroit. A 1-4 stretch defined by defensive inconsistencies and late-game droughts. The offense continues to generate opportunities, but stops have become elusive, and the burden on Maxey to generate constant creation is straining the structure. Franz Wagner is the model of methodical pressure: 23.0 points, 47.1% shooting, 35.4% from 3, and 83.1% at the line. His game unfolds through angles, footwork, and controlled aggression. He punishes mismatches, uses size to manipulate space, and gives Orlando a stabilizing presence who rarely forces low-percentage looks. Maxey is pure kinetic energy, explosive, unpredictable, and devastating when he catches rhythm. His 33.0 points, rapid pull-ups, deep-range accuracy, and playmaking surge force defenses to collapse prematurely, opening lanes for secondary scorers like Oubre, Grimes, and Embiid when healthy. His pace injects volatility into any possession, turning defensive missteps into instant momentum swings. Orlando's offensive efficiency challenges Philadelphia's shot blocking and defensive rotations. The Magic move the ball with purpose, averaging 25.5 assists, and they get downhill through multiple handlers, making it harder for Philadelphia to trap or overload coverage. If their shooters, Bane, Suggs, Wagner, hit early, the Sixers' help defense stretches thin, exposing driving lanes and forcing Drummond or Bona into uncomfortable switches. Philadelphia's counter rests on rebounding dominance and rim deterrence. If they control the glass, they dictate tempo, protect Maxey from overexertion, and generate second-chance scoring that Orlando's frontcourt can struggle to overcome. Their path also depends on perimeter containment. preventing Suggs and Bain from initiating comfortable actions and funneling drives into their shot-blocking centers. Bench depth leans Orlando's way, giving them lineup flexibility, especially with multiple Sixers listed as out or GTD. Late-game reliability also tilts toward the Magic in the current moment. They've executed far more cleanly in recent outings, while Philadelphia's crunch-time possessions have faltered under defensive pressure. Orlando's shooting rhythm, which could turn stretches of the game into runaway momentum. Philadelphia's offensive rebounding, which must produce meaningful possession advantages. Suggs' defense on Maxey, the swing matchup that dictates how chaotic the game becomes. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Orlando Magic winner. Both teams can score, but the trajectory points decisively toward Orlando. Their depth, ball movement, and recent offensive surge give them structural advantages that withstand Maxey's brilliance. Philadelphia's rebounding keeps it competitive, but the Magic's efficiency, composure, and defensive discipline tilt the final minutes in their favor. My second pick for this match is total over 224.5. LA Clippers versus Los Angeles Lakers. The battle for Los Angeles returns with a clash shaped by urgency on one side and ascension on the other. The Lakers step in at 12-4, positioned firmly atop the Pacific Division and carrying the confidence of a team that knows exactly who it is. Their rhythm, their structure, their momentum, everything points upward. Across the tunnel, the Clippers arrive at 5-12, 12th in the conference, searching for cohesion, health, and a spark that can reset their trajectory. Two teams, one city, and a matchup framed as much by standings as by symbolism. And with projections leaning heavily toward the Lakers, the stage is set for a contest defined by precision versus desperation. This is a game shaped by contrasting identities. The Lakers bring 117.3 points per game on 51% shooting, powered by movement, spacing, and a star operating at MVP levels. Their offense hums through layered actions, producing 25.8 assists, strong interior finishing, and disciplined balance across all 5 positions. They rebound at 41.4 per game, defend passing lanes aggressively at 9.4 steals, and maintain structure with every possession. The Clippers counter with grit and physicality. They score 111.8 points on 47% shooting, attack the glass at 41.4 rebounds, and use their length to produce 4.9 blocks. Their ball movement is solid at 24 assists, and their front court gives them a natural foothold in the paint. Yet the defensive gap is striking. They're allowing 117.2 points, and their 15.1 turnovers put constant pressure on their transition defense. The contrast becomes clear. A team defined by fluid efficiency versus a team fighting through inconsistency. The defining theme: an elite, synchronized offense against a defense still searching for answers. Both teams enter with recent form that frames the emotional temperature of the matchup. The Clippers have dropped 4 of their last 5. A tough loss in Cleveland, a road defeat in Orlando, a narrow stumble against Philadelphia, and a high-scoring loss in Boston underscore their struggle to sustain energy and control late. Their lone win, a strong outing in Charlotte, showed flashes of the ceiling, but not the continuity to elevate their record. The pattern is familiar: competitive stretches, then critical moments slipping away. The Lakers, in contrast, have surged through their last 5. Wins over Utah twice, a composed victory in New Orleans, and a balanced performance against Milwaukee showcase a team sharpening its execution. Their only misstep came in Oklahoma City in a high-tempo duel, but even that game reinforced their offensive reliability. They enter this matchup not just winning, but winning with identity. Tighter rotations, cleaner spacing, and defensive attentiveness that has elevated their overall performance. Momentum leans clearly toward purple and gold. At the center of everything is an electric star duel. Luka Doncic versus James Harden, 2 elite orchestrators whose fingerprints shape every possession. Doncic is performing at an astonishing all-around level. 34.5 points, 8.8 rebounds, 8.9 assists, and 48.7% shooting while playing with calm control and relentless pressure. He operates with a pace that bends defenses, reading coverages 2 steps ahead and punishing any lapse. His perimeter accuracy, his footwork, his ability to create mismatches, it's a blueprint for winning basketball. Harden counters with sheer responsibility and veteran craft. At 27.8 points and 8.4 assists, he remains the fulcrum of the Clippers' offense. His 46.3% shooting, 38.8% from 3, and 89.9% at the line show an efficient scorer capable of carrying prolonged stretches. His rhythm relies on manipulation, pace changes, angles, and timing, but with injuries affecting the rotation and spacing fluctuating night to night, Harden is carrying more burden than balance. Doncic has better support, Harden has greater necessity. Their duel becomes a study in freedom versus weight, in fluent creation versus essential responsibility. The full tactical landscape further sharpens the contrast. The Lakers surround Doncic with layered reliability and steady secondary creation. Austin Reeves contributes 18.4 points with versatile playmaking. Rui Hachimura adds 15.0 through efficient spot-ups and strong-cut finishes. And DeAndre Ayton supplies 15.5 points and 8.4 rebounds as a stabilizing interior option. Their offensive approach blends drive and kick actions, purposeful interior seals, and quick-hit decision-making that preserves spacing even when sets collapse or defenses scramble. Defensively, they rely on coordinated rotations, length-based disruptions, and disciplined anticipation rather than overwhelming shot blocking. They operate best when the pace is measured, the tempo controlled, and each possession is shaped with intentional structure, allowing their strengths in execution and fluidity to consistently surface. The Clippers rely on a more top-heavy construction, with Ivica Zubac's 17.0 points and 11.6 rebounds providing a true interior anchor, and Kawhi Leonard's 21.6 points supplying crucial mid-range creation and late-clock composure. Yet injuries, lineup reshuffling, and ongoing role adjustments have demanded constant recalibration. Their defense can switch, contest, and pressure the ball, but rotation gaps and occasional miscommunications still surface. Their offense produces quality looks, but turnovers and uneven pace continue to interrupt flow. Bench depth leans toward the Lakers, late-game reliability favors the Lakers, and overall continuity strongly benefits the Lakers. For the Clippers to shift the narrative, they need steadier shooting, tighter ball security, more connected defensive execution, and an identity-defining surge that has yet to consistently appear this season. X factors define the margins. For the Lakers, defensive focus on the perimeter, bench composure, and rebounding control. For the Clippers, Harden's efficiency under pressure, Leonard's rhythm, and Zubac's ability to dictate the paint. Momentum, identity, and cohesion suggest one direction. Talent keeps the door open for the other. But the final call reflects the total picture: efficiency, pace, recent form, and defensive stability. The Lakers arrive with more answers and fewer questions. The Clippers arrive needing a breakthrough, but this matchup may not provide it. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is Los Angeles Lakers winner. Precision prevails. Balance defines the night. And the Lakers extend their climb with another composed, convincing performance under the bright Los Angeles lights. My second pick for this match is total over 223.5.